Hey DVC fan, Paul and Amy here, coming to you from Disney's Boardwalk Villas this afternoon. We are headed into Boardwalk to check in and head to...
Moonlight Magic.
She forgot.
I had to think about it for a second.
So what event do we have planned today? It is the EPCOT Moonlight Magic event tonight, so we snagged a room at Boardwalk, which is kind of the Boardwalk or Beach Club, perfect places to stay if you are planning to come to Moonlight Magic at EPCOT. And so I feel like we have covered Moonlight Magic like 100 different ways.
Yeah.
So this is just going to be like a mega vlog of just like our entire time checking into the room here and what we do before the event and throughout the entire event. I will say that pretty much everyone, for the most part, minus I think Derek and Panda, are going to be here tonight. So a lot of different people from the DVC fan community. Hope to see many of you people, or I guess saw, since you'll see this later. But what are you excited for, Amy?
I'm just, you know what? I know it's like 84 out. It feels so beautiful out today. The sun is beautiful. It's breezy. I'm just excited to be outside and to be at a park. And I really have no actual goals. I just want to hang out.
The craziest thing did happen today, in which it was around 11 a.m. at home and Amy goes, hey, I just got the text, our room is ready.
Yeah.
So we got our room super early and we are getting here. It's going on 2 o'clock now. So we've still got some work to do. So we're going to go check into the room, do some work, and then we're going to meet up with some friends for maybe some drinks pre-event and have just a great evening and bring you guys along. So let's go do EPCOT Moonlight Magic. As we're getting lost in the hallways trying to find our room, it's a good time as any to remind you that this and all of our DVC fan content is brought to you by the world of DVC, DVC Resale Market, where you can buy or sell a Disney Vacation Club contract, Monera Financial, who will help you finance that DVC resale contract purchase, or the DVC Rental Store, where you can try before you buy, rent some points, or rent out your own points. Less than 5 minutes into the room, and Amy is over here hustling loans already. So we're gonna let her be, because we actually already did a deluxe studio room tour for the newly refurbished Boardwalk rooms here, and no one did it better than Amy and Mary Littig. Shout out to Mary, because it was a wonderful room tour and we got some first impressions here. But this is a deluxe studio. Pool garden view. We'll take you outside on the balcony here in a second. But I think since we did the review, they have kind of added a little bit more in terms of like some accent pillows and stuff.
And they have made it so much better. I love this. How cute is this? I could take this home. But more than that, I love this. This is the perfect pattern, I think, for this room. And just these small little touches have really brought out a little bit more color. So I still love Boardwalk. I think it's still my favorite resort.
I said that to myself actually today when we were coming here, especially for this event. I was like, this is why we own 50 points at Boardwalk and we will never sell them. So taking you in the front door here, there's a big full-length mirror and some Boardwalk artwork off to the side. You've got your little kitchenette where you've got a microwave, the Keurig Duo. I actually have this same coffee pot at home, so I absolutely love it. Does the single serve K-cups or can make a full pot of coffee as well. We've got a mini fridge, which I never know which side opens. This is just a fridge, so no actual freezer space in there. And then your coffee products and everything like that.
Okay, that drives me crazy though.
What?
It's like crooked.
Oh yeah, we missed the, we just eyeballed that one for sure.
It depends on how you're looking at it.
Don't look at the ones I installed at home then. So.
I know.
We've got a bath with a shower tub combo. and the pumps as always, but I do wish they had gotten a little bit more love here for the refurbishment. Nice little bathroom area. You've got your walk-in closet. This is the thing that drives me nuts, is we still have these doors that just move around like crazy that I think were here the day that Boardwalk was built.
Yeah, these are definitely, all these doors are
all
old.
the doors never get replaced in some of these even hard good refurbishments anymore. As you come into the main living space, you've got the large flat screen smart television. You've got your pull down single bed here with this is the best artwork in any refurbished rooms, are always underneath the single sleepers. I feel like it is always where like
Right. I wish it was visible all the time, because they do have some of the best, especially the ones in the Island Tower, and they sell that print at the kiosk now. So the Island Tower one that's underneath here.
We've got a couple of those in our home. This is a queen bed.
Yeah, they're all queens in studios.
And then a queen pull-down Murphy bed, which we're not going to pull down right now because we've got a meeting that we have to go to in 10 minutes. And we're going to probably just sit here and take that meeting together. This is a lock-off, so we do have the lock-off door, which Amy normally shoves towels underneath there and
It'll be fine.
make sure that we don't hear our neighbors too much. And then moving out onto the balcony, we did not luck out and get the
Well, we didn't
beautiful-
request it either.
We didn't request, actually, we didn't do the online check-in until today, but we do have a nice, beautiful
see
view
the water.
overlooking the pool. So
Yeah.
this is actually a pretty nice view. I just wish there was a quicker way over to Leaping Horse Libations to get a drink or something. But yeah.
I like that we can see the waterway as well over there by Swan and Dolphin.
Yep. We have just finished up our work day. I told you I was going to bring you along for everything of this day. So here's Amy getting her makeup on so that we can go out and head out for Moonlight Magic. We are meeting some friends out on the Village Green and then walking over to EPCOT and then probably finding a drink or something to grab before we go into the event. We're going to meet up with other people around 6 tonight. You can check in as early as 5 p.m. in the parks, but we're going to actually check in around 6 p.m., meet up with Jeff and Dan, Ryan, Lauren, I think Amy. I think I got everyone. There's probably more people too, but excited to head to Moonlight Magic tonight. I'm hoping that maybe we still get surprised with some fireworks later tonight. For those of you that maybe didn't see when the initial emails went out for Moonlight Magic, we did see that it sounds like we're not able to use the food coupons or the snack coupons for food booths at the festival because it is Flower and Garden Festival right now. That is new because previously you could actually use them if there was a festival going on and the Moonlight Magic was at EPCOT. Also new was that there was no mention of any special fireworks or anything, so it'll be interesting to see if they do that. But transportation has been improved, which was a big piece of member feedback that a lot of people chimed in on because the Skyliner typically would shut down around right after park close. Now the Skyliner is actually going to run throughout the evening all the way until the event is over. I think it's going to be open to like 2 a.m. So those were big pieces of feedback that came from Moonlight Magic. So we'll kind of see, is this better and kind of where they go from here.
We ducked into the Screen Door General Store. We have not been in here since they remodeled. They're still working over there.
But looks good. Looks very fresh and clean and well organized. And oh, look how cute this is. I like this. We made our way to EPCOT, in case we forgot to say that's where we're at. We have not done, Paul's laughing at me. We have not done any of the Flower and Garden Festival yet. I'm so sad. I cannot believe we have not done any of this. So I got what is usually one of my favorite sandwiches of the festival. This is the muffaletta. And it is so much bigger than I remember from last time. But basically, it is ham, salami, mortadella, provolone, Swiss cheese, and then there's an olive salad, which I'm actually going to kick out because I don't like olive salad. This is just some very thick red, but it does look really good. $6.50. I might try a few more festival things.
Mirror will be, so you'll just see me take the whole napkin.
It's so messy. Look at this. I don't know what's happening.
It really does.
All right, the muffaletta was a bust. Honestly, I had it last year, and I went back and looked at my picture from last year, and it was so much better last year. It was warm. The bread wasn't quite as dense. The bread on this was very dry, very thick, and I just as a testament, I dropped, it was very crumbly. It got everywhere when I tried to eat it. And I dropped some crumbs, and this bird came over and picked up a crumb and like choked on it and dropped it and left. So that's saying something. And I gave half of it away, and they didn't even eat it over here. See, look, it was just too thick and dry. So
we've made our way to the Germany Pavilion, which is also the home of ducks. And
cute.
Amy is now trying to talk with said duck.
His beak is broke. He is not afraid of you.
No, he's hoping he gets some of the pretzel bread. So we did go with the pretzel bread here in Germany. I think it was only $6. I think this is like one of the highlights of the festival, in my opinion. We got this last year, and it was really good. So hoping for good results this year again. And then what else we have? We got a beer fight, yeah. This is where it all goes downhill. I'm gonna try to pronounce things. I'm just gonna let Dustin do it because
the pills.
Yeah. Oh, you're going the easy way out.
That's definitely the pills on the right.
Yeah.
The raspberry radler, and then the Heffa Weissbier.
There you go.
Stefaner.
Okay, so that's what I was waiting for.
one.
That's what I was waiting for. And then what is this other thing that we got?
That's the berry compote.
It looks like a crepe, kind of.
It is definitely not a
There's the
grape.
strudel, yeah.
Berry strudel.
The berry
Okay.
compote.
Yeah. So a little bit of everything here at the Germany. It is.
She said it was like less popular than the pancakes,
Oh,
but she likes it.
it looks amazing.
I love strudel.
This is Dustin and Aaron, by the way, our good friends. So they'll be hanging out with us this evening, among other people. But yeah, best stop along the festival route, in our opinion.
Always solid.
This is probably the dumbest thing to point out, but I noticed that EPCOT got these new trash cans. And look, you step on it, and when you step on it, it opens. And it looks like it's solar in some manner. So for those of you that eat on trash cans, they've gotten a lot taller. Look how tall it is. Interesting. So far, I've seen them in Germany, but I haven't been paying enough attention to notice if they were anywhere else. All right, Dustin got the Jamaican beef patty. Yeah, it's impossible beef.
Sweet chili sauce.
Sweet chili sauce. It does look really good. I don't know about the impossible, but we'll see.
We got some white about.
I'll stand behind Amy, who has more of a tan, but I'm still like...
We're chasing the shade. It got really warm in the sun, and there's really no clouds. It is going to cool down later, though. It's only going to be like 70 something.
Yeah.
So we're going to...
Amy still has a sweatshirt packed in my backpack. So.
Okay, it's the time at around, you never know, around 10 p.m., it's like 71 degrees. That's cold. So I brought a sweatshirt. I don't like being cold. But right now, it feels like I would be melting if I had it on. All right, here goes. Shaking his head. Good stuff. This is in the refreshment outpost in this little, not a pavilion, kind of a pavilion African area that I wish would be a pavilion.
It's getting warm in Florida for anyone that is not a Floridian, so be prepared. But that's why most people come to Florida. Dan and Jeff are here. Dan's over here.
Hey.
You drinking? What are you drinking?
This is a fruit. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry? Blonde fruit beer from the Odyssey. Fantastic. I should have got the 12 ounce.
We can go back later. We can go back.
That's our plan. Yep.
Aaron and I ducked into La Cava, and she went with the blood orange margarita. I went with the top shelf margarita. How is it? Good?
Very blood orange.
Very blood orange?
Yeah.
Is that a good thing?
It's a great thing.
Okay, that's good. Blood orange is hard to come by. If you've ever followed up my saga with trying to get blood orange margaritas on cruise ships, it can become very difficult on certain ships. But the top shelf margarita is great as well. This is a perfect place to kind of duck into on a warm day, get out of the heat, ride the ride here, which Drew, who works for our company, calls the secret ride. Amy's pointing a microphone in my direction, and I'm wearing a microphone, so it's like
I
double
forgot.
microphone. So good job, Amy.
Okay, we just realized this event doesn't start till 10. So it's 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. It's not even 6 p.m. yet. So we have 3 hours until it starts. Paul, let the record show that at 9:30 last night, Paul Krieger was asleep, sound asleep in his bed. And now he has to be awake hours past that.
Maybe I was just prepping for the fact that we're going to be out late tonight. You never know. But we will be fueled by midnight by margaritas and coffee, most likely. So
The park is actually closed when we go the day in May.
I was not expecting you.
All right, so we just checked in. Lauren is here. Hi. And Lauren noticed as soon as we got our snack vouchers that it's a little different. The email that we got originally said there was no festival booths.
Yeah, that you cannot redeem the coupons for the festival booths. So we're all up in arms, but very excited.
Yeah.
That they are
You
included.
can see it, but there's a whole list of lots of festival booths where we can redeem our snack coupons, among other places. So
Yeah,
very
super
excited.
excited.
we could use it for something.
Paul's mad at me already.
We could use the video for Patreon. Patreon.com/DVCfan.
I'm already in
Deleting
trouble.
the bloopers.
I'm already in trouble. I'm already in trouble from Monday because everybody thinks I hate Epic Universe, and now I'm in trouble because I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Paul says, here's the camera, talk.
My hands are full with a margarita.
Dance, monkey, dance, he says.
Amy stole my margarita.
I think Paul's already had too many margaritas. We're here at Moonlight Magic. I'm sure Amy already told you that. We've got a whole crew with us. We've got moderators, we've got Amy's, we've got champions, we got everybody. I think they already probably told you. The festival booths are still here. The fireworks are still here. You guys really should get your information from a different website than DVC Fan because we were so wrong today. Yeah, I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to say.
Okay, for the record,
Oh, here's Amy.
it was the email that the DVC sent that was wrong.
I know, I'm just messing around.
I know.
We're just messing.
But seriously, Paul's article, total load of crap.
We're just gonna delete and pretend it didn't happen. But yeah, if you're here, you're not gonna see this till after we're left, but we hope you guys come say hi. I might try and do character meet and greets. I never do that, and there's some fun people. I haven't seen Esmeralda in the park for a really long time.
The Hunchback of Notre Dame is one of the most underrated musical scores
Agreed.
in
Yep.
movies, and an underrated Disney movie.
I agree.
Love it.
And great music, great plot, great villain.
Yes. All the above.
Demi Moore is the voice of Esmeralda. How can you go wrong?
Oh yeah, there's all kinds. So Miguel, Olaf, Mushu, Remy, and Emil. Who's Cloppin?
I think Clopin's like the guy that dresses up in the weird Swissy outfit, the
Okay.
colorful outfit.
White Rabbit from Winnie the Pooh. It just says
Yes, Rabbit.
Okay. Thumper, Miss Bunny, Duffy, Disney Bear. Oh,
Amy,
Duffy
where are you
the
headed?
Disney Bear. I have no idea.
Oh, we're-
Great. Goes that way.
Okay. See, it's the blind leading the blind here.
I didn't even name everything.
Oh, here we
There's
go.
A lot of characters.
Yeah, Star-Lord and Gamora.
Stitch, Mickey Mouse and Minnie, and Judy Hopps.
That's cool.
Mr. Easter Bunny. Isn't
Yeah.
Easter over?
It is, but it's still Flower and Garden, so I guess that counts. But here's the thing. Maybe it's just me, but the Easter Bunny, that thing's the stuff nightmares are made of. So, anyway, we hope to see y'all, and we'll be back.
We've made our way over to the Honey Bistro, and I feel like everyone's gotten a little bit of everything. This is the chicken and waffles, yeah? How's it going so far? Good?
It's really good, yeah. This is a lot better than the one that I tried, I think, last year. It's very crispy. It's not soggy at all. It was what, $7 normally, so not a bad deal.
Tonight it is absolutely free.
Yeah.
Except you paid like 30 grand.
Yeah,
Worth 30
details.
grand, Ryan?
Totally. Yeah, definitely worth it.
Yeah. And then Amy, you got some sort of shake too?
It's the peach cobbler freeze. I'm assuming there's probably frozen stuff down there, and then they just put the blueberry vodka on the top. And I didn't grab a straw, so I took a little sip because it was a little full, and I basically just got a shot of blueberry vodka. So here we are.
Oh no. Not a snack coupon.
No, not a snack coupon.
For a shot of blueberry.
No.
But yeah. Lauren, you're liking it too?
It's delicious. Got the same thing, the chicken and waffle. I know it's pretty much the same as previous years, but it's crispy, it's a little sweet. I think it's delicious.
Awesome.
I see Jeff right
We've
here.
not moved far from the... I don't think my microphone's on. It's not. We are still outside the Honey Bistro, but Dustin here got the Provence Poutine, which is actually at the refreshment port. And this was $9.50. It did qualify for a snack credit. It's a little hefty portion there. How's it treating you? Good?
The goat brie is really, really good.
Yeah?
The seasoned fries, everything. It's really solid.
We
Some people find it controversial when you don't have squeaky cheese in poutine, but it's pretty good.
Yeah, we'll have to get our resident Canadian Dan's opinion on that one and see if it chalks up. Oh, here he comes. He's late to the party, but he's coming.
I'm not late to the party.
You're late to the party. We're talking about poutine, and I said, "Where's our Dan at?" So this is the Provence Poutine.
Dan's poutine.
That's not my.
This is not. This is okay. So Dan has stated this is not.
Classic poutine is the only way to go. Anything else? They had one before with like, I want to say sweet potato fries versus, regular russet potato. No, classic poutine. Gravy, cheese curds, normal fries. That's the only way.
But Dustin, this is pretty good, right?
Still good.
Still good.
Even
So
if it's not poutine.
there you go. Whatever we're gonna call it, it's still pretty good.
Jeff and I went over to Swirled Showcase, and we both got a peanut butter and jelly swirled cone. It is so good. Do you like it?
So good. It's really, really good.
Oh my gosh. And she put them both on the same check and then only wanted one of our snack coupons. So we got 2 for 1. But this is good, but it's melting very quickly.
We made our way to the Canada Pavilion, and we've spilled a drink so far. I told you this night was going to be a little bit all over the place. That's kind of why I called it a mega vlog, because we've covered this event in so many other ways. I remember, Dan, do you remember like 2 or 3 years ago, like you holding the giant camera that I had at the time?
I do.
And filming
Correct.
us?
Yes.
Yeah.
Correct.
So
I was here.
we have covered this Moonlight Magic event in many different ways, so we thought we'd just kind of bring you along for the ride tonight, rather than kind of give you the full overview. We did attend Moonlight Magic earlier this year. I knew I was going to sneeze. And so we thought we'd just bring you behind the scenes. We've made it to Canada. I ended up going with the scallops. Dan's really enjoying the fact that I've got a case of the sneezes at the moment. Normally they come in 3s, so I apologize for anyone listening to this with headphones on that I've sneezed really loudly twice into the camera, but the scallop dish here in Canada was a food coupon, or a snack coupon. I would not call it a scallop dish. I would call it more of a potato dish. There's like 1 or 2 small scallops and mainly like a bunch of potatoes and green beans. Lauren has run over here, but she also commented that it was we said it was very vinegary, right?
Yes, it's a little bit more acidic than I care for, but it's still good.
Yeah. So kind of vinegary, but the scallops are not what I would call rubbery, so I think that they are well cooked. Yeah, we've met up with, I would show you around here. Everyone that you basically are seeing right now are people that we are either with or people that we have met tonight. And I hope that this is just a lesson to anyone that ever sees us out in public. Please come up to us. Please introduce yourself to us.
It's hard to get Derek
we would love to meet you and chat with you and talk to you. So,
after hours.
Amy's microphone is on right now, and that's kind of scaring me at the same time. So we're both talking about stuff, and so I'm going to stop talking and stop recording, but I hope you enjoyed the past minute of both me and Amy's microphone being on.
We've run into so many awesome people so far, but I do want to give a special shout out to Louis Edwards. He is a Patreon supporter, been watching the show for a while, and he gave us a little token that is very, very special.
Very special. So Louis is a retired brigadier general from the United States Air Force, and he gave us all a challenge coin, which I'm sorry, I'm getting a little emotional about it. For me, it's cool because as a police officer, we used to have them too that we hand out. It's a very special thing, and it was very nice of him to think of us. So Louis, if you're watching, thank you so much for thinking of us. Thank you for watching.
Yeah.
And I don't need to drop it to buy you a drink. Drinks are always on me. Thanks for your service.
Thank you, Louis.
Dustin and I were just comparing. It's taken us 4 hours to do one lap around the World Showcase. So we are by no means breaking records in that department tonight, but I will tote a record that we may have broken. We just took a PhotoPass photo with 13 people. So let us know in the comments if you've ever taken a photo. We'll put the photo right here. I guarantee you it's probably the thumbnail for this video at this point. But 13 people into a PhotoPass photo, and the cast member did let us do a magic photo as well, which typically they cap out at, I think, like 4 people. So we all kind of rearranged ourselves and hopefully got a little bit of extra magic in that photo. We'll have to check a little bit later on, but we are now headed down towards the France Pavilion and kind of starting on our second lap. I think everyone at this point in time has used about one food snack coupon at this point. Amy's pointing out to me an area that we actually looked at to do a special DVC fan event recently. So, yeah, just kind of checking out what that is offering at the moment, but more on that maybe in the future. But we're headed on our second lap around the World Showcase. We've made it to the Morocco Pavilion on our second lap, which, if you didn't know, they have sangria for 2 in the back. It is actually closed right now. But there is the ability to get sangria for 2 in the back here of the Morocco Pavilion. So that is one of the truly secret drinks that is available here, and it's pretty reasonable, I think, in terms of price, but they are closed right now. So we got some people that grabbed some waters, and we're just continuing our second lap around the World Showcase. Boogie, boogie, boogie. It is 8:42 p.m. We are walking past the Africa Refreshment Outpost area, headed towards Norway to meet up with some other people to watch Dan's favorite show.
Don't even.
Luminous. Dan's still a little bit bitter about Harmonious being taken away, but I think the World Showcase Lagoon looks a lot better because of it.
So, okay, I understand the reasoning. The music for Luminous is not the worst, but I will always be bitter because Luminous replaced Harmonious. Harmonious was a fantastic show, and we still end up with something in the middle of the lagoon that is an eyesore before the show. I mean, this has been here for about 2 hours before the show. So I get the point. I love the fact that it's gone during the day, but Harmonious is one of the first new shows that I ever saw from start until its end, and sad day when it finished. So no, Luminous is not my favorite show. Harmonious takes that for sure.
We'll see how he feels after he watches it again. It won't change his mind. I've watched it with him like 5 times. Yeah, he's seen it multiple times. It's good.
Not.
Where is it? Where is Amy? Oh, I feel like I haven't seen my wife in quite some time. Hi, wife. How are you? Are you having a good evening?
I am.
Yeah?
The weather is beautiful. It got breezy and cool, and I had ice cream for dinner.
You had free ice cream for dinner. I still have not gotten the story about that. I'll have to watch back. I will learn that video. I will learn that story when I watch and edit this video. So
The peanut butter and jelly swirl ice cream at Swirl Showcase, and I think it's there pretty much all the time. It's not just a festival thing. Amazing. Loved it.
Amazing. Where are we going now?
We're heading to Norway.
Yeah.
So maybe find a spot for the fireworks. And
who are we meeting up with?
Danielle and Josh Hunter.
Danielle and Josh.
Yeah.
Yes. We'll show you them in a little bit. I do want to just give a quick shout out to everyone that has said hi to us this evening so far. The Moonlight Magic event has not even started, but we've seen so many people, and very grateful for all of you to stop by and say hello to us. So Moonlight Magic is just getting started, and I feel like this vlog is already an hour long. So it's going to be a long one, folks. I hope you hang in with us.
To the great gathering.
Lord of the Rings? What?
Game of
No,
Thrones.
Game of Thrones, sorry.
Show yourself out.
Ryan,
What's up?
what's your attack for Moonlight Magic tonight?
What's my what?
Attack.
Attack?
What are you gonna do?
Oh, I don't know. I'm just gonna be following you guys around, I think. Maybe meet some characters, go in Guardians a couple times, I think. We already used, I think, most of our snack coupons right at the festival booths. The chicken and waffle was really good, very filling. I know Amy said she was completely full from that. Same here. So that was, I think, a good move. But yeah, I don't know. It's strange because we started at 6 p.m. and it's been, 3 hours now, and Moonlight Magic hasn't even technically started. So it's been a really long night.
I'm so tired.
I have to wake up early for work tomorrow. It stinks, but no. I think we'll have a lot of fun tonight. We'll see. Probably go on some rides and meet some characters, right? Easter Bunny's here. That's exciting, right? It's after Easter, but how often do you get to see the Easter Bunny? The Disney Easter Bunny.
This gives me vibes of the first time we met Amy and Paul. We met them at Moonlight Magic 3 years ago at EPCOT. We rode this ride, and we got the awesome boat. Oh, well, and now here we go.
Yeah, I mean, oh, we're listening. Go that way. Go that way. Go that way. Wait on the right.
Well, not everybody.
We did it.
We had to balance out.
Is anyone not in our party on this boat? No, he has a whole boat. Just checking. Okay.
Perhaps Mexico City. This way. We have the stars to guide us.
It is officially 10 o'clock, and if you can't tell by the music, Moonlight Magic has officially started. We also just walked by a crazy popcorn line, and I feel like I just need to like flip the camera because Amy's getting it back here, and Moonlight Magic has officially started. So we are making our first stop of the night, Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. That is going to be kind of our first ride of the night. It may be a mistake. It feels like it's a little bit early to head towards Guardians. I feel like maybe some of the day guests are still in there, but we're going to give it a go and start off our Moonlight Magic event. About to get on Guardians. What song do you want?
September.
September? Yeah?
What do you want?
I'm a big Tears for Fears fan, personally, so...
Oh, no, it like slows the ride down.
It does, but that's only because they chose the wrong part. You never actually get to like the biggest part of that song until the end of the ride. So I have a complaint.
It's like slow motion then, and I'm like...
We've got Shannon and Scott Champion here with us. Hello. If you didn't see our episode of the DVC show with them, you should go watch it right now. What song are you hoping for?
There's only one right answer, and it's Everybody Wants to Rule the World.
There we go. Tears for Fears. Thank you.
I'm going to say Flock of Seagulls. Yeah, that's mine.
Yeah.
I was going to ask Jeff up there, but he ran away from me.
Oh, I didn't know there was rules. Sorry, what's the question?
What are you hoping for?
I'm feeling a Disco Inferno night tonight. Disco Inferno.
Really?
Yeah, I haven't had that one for a long time.
Yeah.
And I like that that one.
In the 70s.
Exactly, yep.
Just chit-chatting with Philip.
Yeah.
Jeff.
Hey.
Jeff won the award. We got Conga.
Yes, except I want a Disco Inferno.
Oh, I completely forgot.
That's okay.
I really thought...
I'm very forgettable.
I still will say that you won. So there you go. Congratulations.
Yeah, I like Conga. It's just, it doesn't fit the ride. It's weird to me.
No, I was talking to Dustin about this right before we got on, but it's about time that we recycle the songs.
I said the same thing to Amy. It's like we need a new soundtrack.
And it's just a song. Like it feels like it should be something easy that they just flip flop out. So
yeah, and can I petition for some Jimmy Buffett?
You can. That'll totally change the feel of that ride. But so we've done 2 rides. It is going on. I don't know where time is going, but it is going on 10:45 already. And we are headed back to the World Showcase Lagoon because the special fireworks that Jeff will remind me that I said weren't going to happen are going to happen. So we are very excited about the special EPCOT fireworks tonight because typically these rival, I would say, 4th of July.
100%. Yep. Yeah. They're great. They are phenomenal. I'm so glad they're actually happening because that would have been a big killer to Moonlight Magic.
Yeah. So we are headed back that direction. The DJ's playing some amazing music, and we're having a great time. What are we in line for?
Mickey bars. Double digits tonight. Tonight it's happening. Said it last time it's double digits. I think I'm going to have 1.
This man never makes it to the second Mickey bar.
I've had 2. I've had maybe 3. I mean, 3 is probably the max.
Yeah, you've never had 3.
Well, I've bit into 3. I don't know if I finished 3.
You've had like 3 ears.
4 ears.
4 ears of 3 Mickey bars total. But don't pass out. Don't pass out. Don't pass up the free ice cream. We were walking, as I just said a minute ago, and then we saw a large line, and Dan got really excited because we realized it was ice cream. Dustin already Dustin crushed a Mickey sandwich bar. He thought he was in line for coffee or something, and he ended up being an ice cream line, and he just went with it. So,
are you Mickey bar or Mickey sandwich?
I do like a Mickey sandwich.
Yeah, I'm a Mickey sandwich, not a Mickey bar. I'll say Mickey bars, and I'll say that we're in line for Mickey bars, but it's Mickey sandwich.
Yeah, they're busy. Mickey sandwich acquired. Dan also got a water and some popcorn. I think I got it there. There we go. Yep. You can use your coupons there as well, which is kind of a good option as you get into this evening a little bit more, because it is going to get harder and harder to use those coupons throughout the evening. So we have 10 minutes until fireworks. So we have to go find where the rest of the crew and my wife ran off to so that we can watch the fireworks.
The glow and let the whole world know that where we are is right where we belong.
We've got Scott and Shannon with us. You right remember they were on a DVC show with us, and it was an awesome show. Talked about their membership. Tell us what you think about Moonlight Magic so far.
I thought it was awesome. This is our very first Moonlight Magic. We have wanted to do this for a while, but never had the opportunity, just never had a trip planned during this time. And amazing.
I would agree 100%.
Fireworks were great. Love the crowd because there's hardly anybody here. We got right on Guardians pretty much.
We did.
And the fireworks show that they just had just for Moonlight Magic was way more than I expected. I thought it would just be like a couple little, pops of light here in the air, and it was just magical. It was beautiful.
Hi! Hello, how are you? We're very good. There's like 12 of us, so come on in. Let's see.
There's a lot of us. We're gonna squeeze in. Let's squeeze down so we don't hit the back.
I can go down here.
Right over here, friends. 1, 2, and 3.
Come on, let's go and play. It was awesome fun. For the first time in
on the shirt.
Something that Jeff and I just realized is that Frozen is a water ride.
Oh boy.
We piled them into that boat, and both Jeff and I were on the left-hand side, and we went down and got our. We got pretty wet. Yeah,
I was next to Jeff and behind Paul, so I didn't get a drop.
Yep.
They shielded me.
You're welcome. There you go. You're
Took
welcome.
one for the team.
Yeah. It is going on midnight. I'm surprised that I'm still awake at this point. But we've ridden, I feel like we've ridden more rides than we've done in a Moonlight for some
It's
time.
a long time. I feel like if we could get on Soarin', we'll hit the trifecta at this point.
Challenge accepted, maybe. Probably not. I don't know if you can get me over there. I'm already dreading the fact that part of the World Showcase is closed, so you can't go further than if you go the Mexico side, you can't go further. And then you can go around the other side, I think, to France, and that's about it. The rest of the World Showcase is closed at this hour of the night. We saw Miguel. That was fun. That was kind of impromptu. And now, we'll see what we get into now to round off the evening.
I mean, I love the maple popcorn. It has my heart. But...
Our group has pretty much disbanded for the night. Some of us, like us, are turning into pumpkins, and others decided they wanted to ride Guardians a second time. And so they did that. I feel like we made the better decision. We're here with Aaron and Dustin again, so we're ending the night the way that we started it, but we had some leftover snack coupons, and so we came to the Yorkshire Fish Shop, and you can use your snack coupons and get some chips here.
And they are open till 1 a.m.
1 a.m. Serving up some good chips. And so we are enjoying some late night chips, and I think that's going to do it for our Moonlight Magic event. Did you have a good night?
Yep.
Okay. Dustin, Aaron, this was your first Moonlight Magic. How was it?
So
It was
good.
great.
The
Yeah.
fireworks were very, very epic.
Very good.
Yeah.
It was pretty chill, especially once the park started closing and people started leaving. It was just kind of nice to stroll and not be in a hurry.
And there's something magical about being in a park when there's just nobody there.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, you can like throw a bowling ball down part of the World Showcase Lagoon and not hit anybody. So it has been a wonderful night. I will say that EPCOT Moonlight Magic is still my favorite because of the fireworks, because of how they allow you to use those snack coupons. So definitely try to get this if it aligns with your trip here. But this may be the end of this video. It might not be. Maybe we'll come back to you in the morning because I told you it was going to be like a mega vlog. So like we'll take you on our morning after Moonlight Magic of us. What you don't want to see us wake up and go to work, so we're just going to end it here. How about that?
Wake up, go for a walk.
We're going to wake up and go for a walk. So the next you see us, we're going to be walking around the World Showcase if Amy sets her alarm.
We'll see if that happens.
We'll see what happens. But in some capacity, we'll see you in the morning. But we're going to go to bed now after a long night at Moonlight Magic.
On. I never know when it's on. So, I thought we were leaving at what, midnight? By midnight? It's almost 1 o'clock because we got stuck. Well, we walked by the fish shop and got the fries, and then we walked by and saw Rabbit from Winnie the Pooh. When have you ever seen him out? And I grew up with Winnie the Pooh in my bedroom, and so we had to go see him, and he was great. And then on the way out, they gave us a snack, Starburst goodies. They are gummies. I've never gotten like a goodbye snack before. Best Moonlight Magic ever.
Good morning from Disney's Boardwalk Resort. It is the morning after Moonlight Magic, and 8 o'clock came way too early this morning, but luckily went down to Carousel Coffee,
and got a coffee. Shout out to cast member Mary who works there. She's been there forever, and she's kind of like a highlight of coming to Boardwalk, just because of the smile that she can put on your face super early in the morning. So we are sitting here on, well, I am sitting here on our balcony. I'll give you a little look around here real quick. It is a gorgeous morning here, not too hot. We kind of had a little bit of a cold front come through, so it has been like unseasonably cooler in the mornings here right now, and that has been absolutely amazing. But just been sitting out here doing some work. It is a work day for Amy and I, so back to reality really fast, coming out of Moonlight Magic. I've got a call I got to jump on here pretty soon. Amy's been in the room working, and she just jumped in the shower. So yeah, just enjoying kind of a relaxing morning, and this is kind of our routine after Moonlight Magic, is just enjoy our time here for a little bit until checkout at 11, and then either hop in the car and head home, or maybe grab lunch or something. We'll make that decision here in a little bit. But just wanted to give a huge, huge thank you and shout out to everyone that kind of met up with us last night at Moonlight Magic. I posted this on the DVC fan Facebook group and on Instagram, but it is you, our community, that really makes all of what we do so special. You guys get to see us, but right now I'm staring at like a little dot, like right here on a camera, and talking to myself, which if someone walked by they'd be like, oh, that guy's talking to himself on his balcony. But it's great to get to actually interact with you all. So thank you to everyone that said hi last night, or new friends that we made last night, and people that we hung out with throughout the evening. It really made EPCOT Moonlight Magic very, very special. And I take back everything I said or wrote in a blog earlier this week. We didn't know going into this event whether or not you could still use your snack coupons for the food booths. We didn't know if there were still going to be special fireworks based off of the information that they sent out in an email. And so we had reported on that, and I very quickly corrected that blog the moment that we got the map and all of the information last night. I think that these events at Epcot are the Moonlight Magic events where Disney Vacation Club goes all out. I cannot even imagine the amount of money that they spend on this event alone. I have to think it's upwards of $1 million between the fireworks, they physically do have to buy out the full park. Like, they pay a different, division of the Disney company to buy out that park. Then you add in the snack vouchers, then you add in all of the special characters that they bring out. So it is just a very, very special event, and I don't think there is any quite like Epcot, although I've not been to the one at California Adventure out on the West Coast. So I've heard that one is pretty epic as well. Definitely want to make it out there for one of those Moonlight Magics. But a lot of questions that we've received, like how do you get into Moonlight Magic and everything. My biggest advice there is make sure that you have a room reservation for that night of Moonlight Magic. Try to secure that as quickly as possible once the dates come out, because if you can get into that early resort registration window, you're going to have your best chances of actually getting into the event. Also just follow along on Facebook groups and stuff like that. There's a lot of last minute people that sometimes have tickets available and will, basically meet up with you at the front gate and get you into the event. So we met a couple people that did that last night, and so it's wonderful again that this community kind of interacts in that way and kind of helps each other, so that if you're in town and you're able to maybe jump into one of these events, there's maybe an extra ticket or something laying around that someone can give you. So I think this is going to be where we end this kind of Moonlight Magic mega vlog, because like I said, I've got a call to jump on for work. We're back to reality now, and I think this was kind of a different little fun way to cover Moonlight Magic. Obviously in the future we'll do kind of like a full overview like we've done before, but this was kind of just like what we actually do, or what we actually get into, and it was fun for us because we really got to enjoy the evening, enjoy spending some time with friends and meeting all of you guys. So as always, if you love our DVC fan content, please, please, please head to the DVC fan YouTube channel. While you're on the YouTube channel, like and subscribe to this video, subscribe to our DVC fan YouTube channel, and click the notification bell so that you can get notifications. You can tell I've not had enough coffee to be telling you all of this. Behind the scenes bonus content, patreon.com/DVCfan. We thank you guys so much for all the love and support you guys give us, and we'll see you for the next video.